Good morning, y'all. It's Charlie back with you with Fishing Grits. I got my man Dad. We're back at Lake Waccamaw and we're gonna try something different. We're not trying to catch white perch today. We probably will catch white perch today. But we're gonna make an attempt at trolling for crappie. We caught one the other day, but we troll a lot and they're not interested in the baits that we troll, because the one crappie we did catch was on some big saltwater, this thing. And we were rolling when we hit him. But they're here. It was a nice female. You guys will see it. I'll have it on a video. It was a nice female. And I was thinking, okay, she's back out in this 8 foot of water, which is deep. It's the deepest water. I know 8 feet doesn't sound like much, but that's as deep as they can get unless they got a shovel in this lake. So, sitting around licking my wounds yesterday because Miss Kelly made me do yard work and wouldn't let me fish. But I got a little fishing in. I was just thinking that maybe I could adjust my presentation, pull a bait more suitable to a crappie. Who knows what that is? But like we've explained to you guys before, we can't just drag baits. We have to suspend them. We have to keep them off the bottom. Some way, some shape, some form, we have to keep our baits off the bottom. You know, I didn't turn y'all around into the sunrise because the sunrise is getting a little bit later every day and I'm not getting any earlier every day because we got to wait for the bait store to open. So you would be blinded by the sun like I am. So anyway, today I'm gonna take all these rods that I'm making a mess with right here, and Dad's back there laughing because he knows I'm gonna make a mess with all this stuff. And I got some of these floats, and I got a whole bunch of these floats. Some of my catfish spooked. Oh, that ought to get them. And we're gonna tie something on today that I'm hoping will suspend our baits, allow us to troll at a set depth, at a set speed, and present our baits right over the crappie, wherever they are, we don't know, until we find them. So you guys get to stick around. My remote quit working for my camera, so I'm only using one camera today. We're gonna use just this camera. I'll do the best I can, but today I'm gonna be more focused on fishing. I'll still talk to you guys, but I gotta get it. I gotta find these fish. You know, weather's getting warmer. Our water temperature here, surface temperature, 71 degrees this morning. So I don't know, have they moved up? Have they moved out already? The one we caught in 8 feet had eggs in her. Not a lot of eggs either. She wasn't swollen with eggs. So I don't know. We're gonna find out. Be back with you in a minute. All right, guys. I'm gonna rig this and I'm gonna let you watch. That way, if I'm screwing it up real bad and you guys already know how to do this, y'all can hit me up in those comments and go, hey, try this way. And believe me, I'll try this way because I'm tried. I'm tried and tried and tried. We ain't gonna quit. We're gonna figure them out. But making content of me not catching fish, trying to catch crappie, I just don't know if you guys would watch it. It doesn't sound all that interesting. Unless you're out there struggling for crappie too and you want to see how I struggle and make you feel better about yourself. So what we're going to do this morning on this first one is I'm gonna put a bobber stopper. I've got 6 foot. This is gonna be one of the rods I run straight out the back. I've got 6 foot of 8-pound fluorocarbon directly tied to my 10-pound braid on this rod. I'm gonna put a bobber stopper on. Ha 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 ha. I'm gonna waste that bobber stopper and try again. Hope I brought enough bobber stoppers. I didn't think about that. All right, so I got a little black bobber stopper on there. You see it. And now, I'm gonna put a spook on. And hopefully it doesn't spook them. A spook. They were clear. They got a ball bearing in them. I painted them. They're part of my catfish rigs. I use these as a float for my catfish rigs and a rattle. So I'm gonna tie this, but I'm not gonna tie it. I'm gonna go through this eye and then through the back eye. There's no hooks on this thing. It's just a regular rig, but they don't have hooks. All right, and I got my bobber stopper, so I'm gonna slide it way up the line. And I'm gonna measure this before I quit so I know how to adjust. What do I do with those bobber stoppers? Y'all, I need help. Y'all gotta help me. Come through the screen and help. Here's some more. All right. So, I think I got that through there. You just run that line through this wire. If you guys don't know how bobber stoppers work, just run it through that wire and then get my big old meat hammer out the way. You run it through the line and then you just pull it through, just like threading a needle or anything else. So there you go. I'm running 2, and I'll tell you why. I put one in front of my spook and one behind. That's gonna keep my line from sliding up through it and running me too shallow like a bobber stopper would. Like a slip bobber, I'm sorry, I can't talk, slip bobber would. And the top one is gonna allow them to go deep as I want to, and the bottom one will keep them from coming back up through when I'm trolling. I'm gonna run them right at the front and the back, and that way I can just keep moving that spook down the line till I get my depth correct and quit picking up weeds. All right, we're gonna run 2 16th ounce jig heads on this guy. I've spread out. Nothing super fancy. Don't know how this is gonna work. Might throw it all away here in a second. I'm gonna run a chartreuse and a orange on this one. I don't know why. Just sounds cool. I got a chartreuse and orange round head jig, so it's a combination. I'm gonna put that on one. We're gonna run a yellow. These are just round head jigs. There's no eyes, no bait keepers. We're not casting them. They're just 16th ounce round head jigs. I pour them, I powder coat them, I lose them. I give them away sometimes. How about that, Mr. Russ? Alrighty. I don't know that this colors matter at all. I don't know. I'm pulling them past these fish at 0.8 to 1.2 miles an hour. That's not secret information. I got that off Google this morning. So, there you go. Now you know where I get all my top secret information from. We got a white one, Just trying to pick a bunch of different colors here. I don't know if it'll matter, but we'll know if we start hitting same on a color or a body, and I start switching more toward that body, but not switching head colors, then we'll see if they have a preference there. That's my thought. We're gonna analyze this. We're gonna analyze it as much as we can. We're gonna simplify, we're gonna complicate it and complicate it and complicate it until we find a way that works, but it's no fun. I'm gonna run these jigs about that far apart. About a foot. I think these boxes I'm using are about 13 inches wide, 13 something, so I'm gonna go a little less than a box. Loop knot. Hooks are very sharp. I just tested them. All right, you see there I got a loop knot tied in that one. Got about a foot line left. I'm just gonna put just random picking because I don't know. I got a yellow 1/16 ounce jig head here. I'm gonna tie an improved clinch knot in this. Wrap that thing about 4 times, 5, I don't know. I lose count somewhere between 4 and 5. I run out of fingers. All right, you see it. There they are, that far apart. About as far as I am. Now we gotta pick something. We need something with an action tail. We might need something with less action on the tail. I don't know. I don't know what mood these fish are gonna be in because I can't catch the stupid things to ask them. They're supposed to be aggressive this time of year. That's what Crappie Magazine says. Oh man. I know you do have to rig your mesh straight though, or else it's gonna twist and twist. You don't have to know much about crappie to know you've messed up some line before. All right, got that guy on there, good and straight. That was just a split tail. And then I'm gonna run a monkey milk with chartreuse, little Bobby Garland job here. Turn that junk off right now. All right, 10 minutes till 7, y'all. And we're putting first bait in the water. Normally I rig up at night, but I was tired. How long is this pole? 6.5 foot. I'm running it to the eye, the keeper eye. Yeah. And I hope this works because I got 2 14-footers coming, or 13s. Watched some more videos last night on Santee, crappie fishing, bluegill, shell cracker. And a lot of those guys were using these long crappie poles with about 18 inches of line hanging off the end of it. Just... All right, camera's on. That's a fish, y'all. We just got our first fish. I'm gonna mark that spot. 6.5 feet. We're going 0.7 mile an hour. I just got the second pole in. It's a flopper. Looks like a white perch. It's a yellow perch. Place must be full of them. I can't get away from the yellow perch. Skunks out the boat. Those old yellow perch will save you sometimes, folks. You get that skunky smell out the boat. All right, I got 2 rigs rigged up on 6.5 foot poles. And now, what do you think? You want to eat them?
Yeah, I want.
What?
Yeah, I want to eat them.
Okay, then.
Cooler.
No, ain't no cooler. I lightened this rig up today. I told you. Live well. See how long he lives.
I'll get this. You worry with that.
Stuff. Where would that stuff?
Yeah, that's stuff.
Stuff. That's what he meant to say. Oh, you big dummy. It's a 10-foot crappie sticks. I'll show it to you. Wait a minute, I'm still showing it to you. See? That's all of it. I don't need no brim busters. Got another one, y'all. Got another one.
At least small and flat.
Second verse, same as the first. Yellow perch. Things must be everywhere. Bottom must be full of them. Yeah, that's a Charlie Brewer. Charlie Brewer, monkey milk and chartreuse is what's doing the task for us right now. Turn the camera back on.
I'm calling to see, do you have an E12 socket?
E12? Buddy, if they make a tool, I probably got the tool, but I'm not at home.
Oh, okay.
I will be this afternoon. We're not going to fish real late. Whoa, hold on a second. I got to go.
I'll let you go.
All right, bye.
See you later.
Oh, it worked. It worked. Look, y'all. It worked. Hit the hair jig. Mine and Kelly's hand-tied hair jig. All right, Dad. That's a keeper. That's a keeper. Watch that rod behind you. There. Oh, there you go. Launch it. You gotta flip the bell. You watched me do it, and you see, then you did it the same way.
Yeah.
you,
That's me, buddy. Find the video.
go. Got another one, y'all. I'm still rigging poles. Dad's still reeling them in. Another white perch. Looks like we haven't caught any baby white perch though.
Oh, easy there, buddy.
Good gracious, I got one. I got one putting the board out with a minnow on it.
What is it?
I don't know yet.
Oh, they got it.
I don't know yet. Look at there what I caught. A crappie with a minnow.
Did you mark it?
Yep. And I'm recording this track so I can go right back down it. Got a fish. Alright y'all, I was just checking our lines. We had just got back into the area where we were catching fish. And Dad snagged one. Got it. Early to tell. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's a white perch we've been looking for. That's a nice white perch now. Don't bite with them. They close their mouth and you tell them my lure. You want to tear it off. I'll show it to the folks. Y'all stuck with us this long. We turned around, we got out of the grass. We got out of those weeds. We turned around and come right exactly back down the same track because we're testing today. I know it looks like we're fishing, but we're testing. I'm curious to know, how can you see me? I know the sun's bright. But we're curious to know if the beating of the boat going against the wind makes a difference. Got 10.2 mile an hour wind, so it's probably more like about 9.2. I'm going a 0.8 into it. Oh, what's going on right here? Y'all, somebody's got to pay attention. Somebody's got to pay attention. I'm just up here running my mouth. And I got a dinghy. I don't know yet. I gotta get rid of this planter, but it didn't release. Yeah, I know. Help me off on that cleat back there. All right. Up a live minnow, believe it or not. I think I might have had a double at first because my minnow was eating too. You see him, he's just a little fella. Oh, got on there. Oh, another fish stick. Hey, ever send him on back. Send him on back.
Got into a little palm of water, slowed down a little.
Well, we didn't slow down. No, we're at 0.9 still. It just sounds slower because the water, there you go, you're free. Because the water's not slapping the boat so hard. To the place where we normally start catching them yet. I'm approaching a little bit to the deeper side than we did the other day. So we just a little bit. Made a difference. We just adjusted those two back rods and got a hit. Oh, that's a nice fish there. That's a nice fish there. No, well. If he is, he lost his gumption to fight. He gave it all to me on the first try. Oh no, he's a good white perch. Look at that, y'all. That's a better one. Whoa. Boy, that'll 10 footer.
Makes you think you got some shit.
You didn't have a fish?
Come on.
We're going over a grass bed. It looks to me like it's got, and we're getting ready to go over it. It looks to me like it's got fish sitting on top of it. And we're getting ready, I'm talking about, we're going right over it. Wow, I just got slammed right there. Daggone largemouth. Y'all bass fishermen have got to do something about this. Because I want to use them for bait.
Bass fishing must be easy. There's so many of them. Like yellow perch fishing. It must be yellow perch and then bass. Those got to be the two easiest fish to catch. And then me. Caught myself and caught myself again. Remember them dumb ones you said we don't want to take out the gene pool? I'm safe. And keep me around, make everybody else feel better about what they doing. I just turned the camera on. I got it. It? Y'all see him? That's a little bit better white perch than we've been hauling in. Let me get out of your way. Is you little? All right. Got one there now. If I can hold on to him, I got him. Hey, threw my man off, but I got him. You see him? And he might have the honor of being the last one. Never mind, he ain't got the honor. I know if I open my big mouth, that'll change things. What? Yeah. Oh, the camera's on, so go ahead and finish it up for us. Guys, while Dad shows off one last time. There you go, fling him up here and make him popular. That is an illegal crappie. Look at there, they've got that bait again. They've pulled it all the way back down after I just fixed it and rehooked it and... All right, might as well just set it down. Look at there, finished it up with our last crappie for the day. Well guys, y'all saw it. We tried a new rig, it worked great. We found an area where we've been fishing, catching little white perch, and now we're catching bigger white perch. Not big white perch, bigger white perch. At least we don't have to decide if the fillet knife is bigger than the fish. But it is 12 o'clock. We've been here since about 6:30. And we're gonna pack this up and try it again tomorrow. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing. I hope you were entertained. See you next time.